There we go. Okay. Let's start now. September 7, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. We immediately need a new voice. Woo! Do. Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. That is very similar to the lowness of the judge's voice, but the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I drove is so much better than this. I am butchering him so hard. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. They're gonna be the same before I start. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Need to change his voice. Really need to change his voice. Okay. One of them has to change. I see. Nope. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. I've forgotten the voice I gave him. Sir. Sir, my name is my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I am the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. That was not the voice. That was not the voice. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Oh shit! I need to not do that. The body was found by the window here, and the cause of death. No. And the cause of death. No, that's all. Loss of blood due to being struck by blunt objects, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the finger, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. Nope. They're all the same voice. They're all becoming the same voice. Yes, sir. I have had evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testify. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed into the room, to the scene. There were two people that were there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, why you just threw something at me? What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. And so should you. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Let's see. Hold on just one second. Yes. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you had arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman's in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss Faye isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston couldn't have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got all of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There is something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That is my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. We all know where this is going. This is Detective Gumshoe, There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of your lawyer tricks now, is it? Is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who could absolutely not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. I'm mixing the voices again. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. The memes. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright. Voices. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim didn't have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Miss Wright? You look so shocked. Something you want to say? Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham! How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder of her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what a part of her is innocent. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like, in my hotel room? Teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting on the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught her up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor? I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any— Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Miss Wright? Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. This one. Okay. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please, continue with your testimony. Which evidence am I supposed to... How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she has a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. I hate these so much. Do I question? Yes? Yes. Okay. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, cause I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have not noticed her clothes you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert in fashion, but her hair looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss Fay? Miss May? Nah.
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, almost had her.
Witnesses count. I did see everything. I did! Victim, that woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the Anastasia clock? The finger, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee.
I see. Only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Witnesses account.
This one. Is that right? As in you're right? As you looked from to the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! It was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then?
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up off the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock, stitching.
A clock? Didn't this come up in the testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. I think I can present here.
Objection!
Miss May, What you said now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty little lawyer?
You just said that the statue of the finger was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Huh?
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss Faye, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. White. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? Because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. Not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong, Your Honor. Members of the court. It's inconceivable that the clock in question ran. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have been emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed when the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want...
No, that's no.
So you just want me to hold on to the finger for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clock out work. Sorry.
Work out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep! Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time it was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss Buffet? Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I got so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink!
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores!
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? I have regrets. Okay.
What's it do, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee. Wink.
Scary. Miss Mary, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she heard that there was a clock. She heard? That's correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the finger was a clock. I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. What? The defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that already. Take another listen to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Eep. We're gonna skip for this. They do mention the finger. But how would the witness know of this conversation? Do you have proof that she knew of the conversation? Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what that is. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the finger was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up! Shut up, all of you! Because you...
I missed that.
You liar! It's not fair! All of you ganging up on me like that? Oh, I'm the bad girl. So I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why, or you did it? Why? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Doesn't to be tapping her relevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May. You were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought of that. And, of course, I can and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way! And I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit the murder. No. They're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The witness would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. What? Why? What's the reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she was innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd rather find something suspicious than that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, I have nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
We have no other choice.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes. Classy voice. I had a voice for him, and now I don't. Bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I am happy to. No. I'm happy to be of service, sir. Now, tea, sir, looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head boy. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe this is accent. Nope. I believe I received a call for after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I'm Hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished. Okay. I don't know what I should be pressing and or presenting. Not pressing for sure. Oh, I wouldn't have an easy reason to lie, but I have to find the testimony one more time. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be pressing. That's not useful. This isn't useful. Iced coffee. I have to make him say that she's not alone. You are sure it was Miss Staple May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, they admitted me with an embrasse, sir. Embrasse? Is that French for embrace? It is French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. So I guess I can do a French accent for him? French accent. I can't do a French accent! I can't do accents. But why would she have done that? I believe... Nope. This is a friend... Nope. I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. It sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. And brought it to her precisely required time. Precisely 9 then? Precisely. Exactly though and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that I brought it then. Oh, bellboy, teehee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Disc. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Give up? No. If I give up now, I lose everything. If I just give up the case, I'd be giving up the very reason I became a lawyer. But wait, please wait. Yes? Yes, does the defendant, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in this Faye. Oh, alright. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful person. She was just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, but even I'd have a little chance with her. Nope. Even I would have little chance with her. Lava there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing that's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Well, yes, quite. Indeed, it was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who he asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into the twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, you have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible for you to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. Man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it were too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. I love his eyes, shaking eyes. Upstart, amateur! These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. And am I understood? Yes. Yes. Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Miss May. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. 17 before you ship Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his wide eyes and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
I see.
But I got a great lead on today's trial.
The lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so. Sis? Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued. And that is where we will end it for today.
Thank you for watching. Bye.